Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise. I'm Lamar Haven. Welcome back to Phantasy Star 4. So now, we have a mystery to solve. What's going on at Birth Valley, and who is this Zio person? So there's not much to do around town. You can talk to folks, get more information. Now that I look back, there was some connection between that parcel and the monster parcel? Really? Yeah. The things they brought from that creepy area. That was odd. It wouldn't let me move. Probably have something to do with what's going on. These are the student dorms at Matavia Academy. Me, I'm the caretaker. So yeah, there's some people to talk to. You'll get a tiny bit of background as to what's going on. These are all various students. Talk to her. Whoops. I thought her sprite looked strange. But yeah, I'm not gonna use up a ton of time talking to every single person in town. Not terribly interesting, all of them. So I'll talk to a few people that interest me, and then we'll head out. I heard some students jumped in the fountain the other day. I can't believe I missed all the fun. You should take a dip, it'll do you good. Maybe not. Let's head out. So we're gonna head to the northeast, which is where Birth Valley is. This game uses random encounters just as we've seen before on the world map. Monster flies are our first enemies to run into. Not terribly challenging, especially if they hit Alice. So, I've mentioned that I think a good way to think of this game is the Sega Genesis answer to Final Fantasy. The entire series is much like that. Although it's sort of unfair to compare the two, because they sort of do their own thing. Hahn is dead. I'll take care of that in a bit. That said, what Final Fantasy is to fantasy, in the traditional sense, like high fantasy style stuff, the Phantasy Star series is more science fantasy. I don't say sci-fi, because basically magic exists, and other stuff like that, and that's not really technically sci-fi. It's technically called science fantasy. And that's what Phantasy Star always has been. It goes for high technology, combined with other things. It does mutated monsters more than magical or just, these just exist. They go for mutations more so. And it's that kind of thing. You also get that sort of the tone also. Hahn has learned Watt. That's I believe it's an ice spell. And I'm missing and doing terribly. They keep hitting all the wrong people. Just keep hitting Alice so I don't have to worry about healing ever. And stop missing, Chaz! This is going to become a theme, isn't it? Oh well. Let's move on. And hello! Seems we have reached the town of Mile. Who are you? This is the village of Mile, and this is our newly built sandworm ranch. What do you think? Isn't it great? Attract lots of tourists. Sandworms? Big sandworm ranch. Okay. This place seems to be half desert. What's going on? See the quicksand? It's spreading and spreading. Really? Oh. How long is this town gonna last? That's a good point. That quicksand outside was pretty close. Wonder what's up. Hey, I want to talk to you. Cats will be on the quicksand? Yeah, I noticed it. Could have sworn that one night it was nothing there, and next day it was. It must have been my imagination, don't you think? Yeah, that's kind of impossible. How could a castle just spring up overnight? I'm studying so I can enroll in Matavia Academy. Stop bothering me, kids. Actually, we wanted him to keep the family farm going, but with what with the fields in such a state, I suppose for no use. Oh, so this must have been a farming town at some point. Guess not so much. In the past, the land around here was pretty fertile, and there was a lot of farming going on. Now the wells and fields have all withered away. Man, this place is kind of a shithole. Alright, so there's some stuff we want to get here. We're going to focus on the weapon store. I am going to buy a steel sword for Chaz. Thank you. And I'm going to get 2 slashers for Alice. Alright, let's go ahead and equip these. Chaz, get your steel sword. You can take the 2 hunting knives and give both of them to Hahn. That increases his attack to 18. And I'm going to give Alice both slashers. So now she has 20 attack power. So she has... Hold on, let me double check what Chaz's attack power is. His attack power is 25, so he's still better for single targets. Anyway, let's sell the stuff that we just got rid of. It's not much, but don't want it clogging our inventory. You do have an inventory limit. No, don't want to sell the monomate. No, I don't want to sell the monomate. Stop that. We don't want it clogging our inventory. You have an inventory limit in this game. Alright, so we don't want to get any armor. There's a reason for that. So we found out that this town has many severe problems when it comes to the quicksand spreading, and there are crops and everything dying, so let's see if we can't find it. Oh, well, I guess it's not really our responsibility right now, is it? I mean, we're not like we're getting paid to do it. Oh, I should have healed. I'm gonna go back and hit up the inn in just a sec. Well, nah. I'll just have Hahn heal us. No reason to get too conservative. And it'd be a waste of money. Hahn, res. Alrighty, so let's move on. This is the entrance to Birth Valley. Town of Zima? They've been turned to stone. That's not good. Everything's closed and they've been turned to stone. We gotta do something about this. And we have to find the research team. I wonder if they have, wonder if the same things happened to them. Hope not. Carbon shield. So let's equip that to Hahn. Because Lord knows he needs a defense. Yes, his attack will be lowered, but he's mostly going to be our healer and tech user once his TP gets high enough anyway. So I wouldn't worry about it. Encounter rate? Why are you so nice to me? Oh, because you're gonna surprise attack me. Stupid flatter plant. Much more damage. Like it much more. Alright, so I missed something. I need to go back real fast. Because you cannot live without your monomates. So that's taken care of. More flutter plants, but we can... Darn it. Gotta heal again. But Chaz has learned the spell Tsu. Tsu? I don't know how exactly you pronounce it. I tend to emphasize the T a little too much. But... oh well. Oh no, a surprise attack! Oh, our surprise! We have to drop on them this time. Go us! Alright, moving on. And now the encounter rate wants to annoy the hell out of me. So that's fine. As you can see, Alice can kill those things all in one hit now. And Chaz cleans up the rest, and Hahn sits there and looks pretty. Alright, so let's see. There's gonna be more stuff in here. Like the carbon suit. Nope, carbon suit. Here we go. Increases our defense to 23, I should say. He has a leather cloth fill, and so does she. So we have a carbon suit. And once again, the same exact battle that gets killed the same exact way. In future episodes, I will probably cut out a lot of random battles if you've seen the enemies before, and they take a significant amount of time. Turn to stone! But right now I'm killing these things in one turn, so I'm not concerned about cutting out random battles. As a heads up, this game does require a certain amount of grinding at points if you want to play very efficiently. So I will be cutting out most of that grinding. Oh, Professor Holt? What on earth? An ancient curse. I can't believe someone is able to cast a spell in this day and age. Techniques, technically, although I have made that mistake, are not spells. Just FYI. Magic is different. Isn't there any way to restore them? I've heard that a medicine called Alshline is able to turn stone back to flesh. Where can we find it? I heard about it some time ago in a Motavian village, but we're talking some time ago. How old are you? Which Motavian village? It's the village of Malcolm, which is far south of here. Alright then, let's get going. Let's see, if you're going to Malcolm, I'll make you a deal. Just 500 meseta. You devil. And of course, Alice is always looking for that paycheck. Alright, so we have a new destination. Looks like we're getting Alshline to try and cure the folks who are petrified. But who on earth can be able to petrify people in this day and age? Straight up magic should be impossible. Or at the very least, unheard of. Oh well, I'm sure we'll never run into anybody who can use real magic. Get with the murdering. Alrighty. So, far to the south. Let's keep going. Yeah, they got the drop on us. But as you can see, they're not dealing very much damage. We're starting to outpace the enemies pretty quickly, but this is the starting area, so that shouldn't be too much of a surprise. Crazy new tongue things. Alright. And that's the end of that. Off we go. And here we are. The town of Malcolm. What's going on here? Everything looks all burnt and destroyed. Rune? Hey Alice, long time no see. Alice, you know this guy? From a long time ago. You keep saying that. How old are you, lady? Is Shorty here your current companion? He's still a kid. Watch what you say. Stop it, you two. More importantly, Rune, what's going on? This is all the handiwork of Zio. Him again? Great. Zio? I bet that the person who turned the people of Zima into stone is also... Well, your brain seems to work a little bit. He does not get along with Chaz. Cut it out. It seems that everywhere we go, it's always Zio. Who is this Zio? He's caused at least 3 disasters now. I'm not sure. With the town destroyed, how are we going to find Ashline? You're looking for Ashline? In that case, you better go to Tanoe. Tanoe? Let's see. From here, it's kind of far. First travel east to the village of Krupp, and from there you go north. You'll find a valley that leads to Tanoe. We don't have to pass by Krupp, do we? Why? Let's just head straight towards Tanoe. Alice? I haven't decided yet. I'm going to invite myself to join your group. I've got some business there too. Not so fast. We'd enjoy your company. Alice? Oh great, there's something between them, isn't there? Good, we're all set. And Shorty, try not to get in the way. Stop calling me Shorty, my name is... Chaz, that's what you said your name is, right? Stupid name. Alice, I think he's going to be more trouble than he's worth. I won't get in anyone's way. You already have. I'm a little uneasy about our destination. I apologize for the numerous cuts, folks. My recording program doesn't seem to like this game very much. Alright, so I'm gonna head south just to explore a bit. But we're on our way to Krupp, where Hahn doesn't seem to like it very much, Rune seems to be a bit of a jerk, and we have to deal with magic users, apparently. And holy crap, look at Rune's statistics. In fact, why don't we look at what he can do? Tech, Eros, Gra, Watt, Boy. Gra is a gravity-based attack. Hune and Flale. Flale? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna just have him attack for now. I'm not terribly worried. But let's get a more detailed look at his statistics, shall we? Status. Rune. Level 17 Wizard. Mental stat 40. Wow, he uses a circlet, wood cane, and white mantle. Highness and Ryuka are skills he knows. Lele are techniques, I'm sorry, he can use on the field. Highness is escape. It lets you get out of the current area you're in. And Ryuka allows you to teleport to any town you've been to. Very useful skills. Ryuka especially. You abuse the hell out of Ryuka in this game. Alright, let's keep moving. We're not getting any younger here, so let's see. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. Let's head north. Huh, there seems to be a cave over there with some sort of tower or building on it. But here's the town of Krupp. This is the village of Krupp. Hahn, it's Hahn! You've come home? Hahn? You live here? Let's take a quick rest and explore the town a bit. I'm interested to find out more about Hahn. Alrighty. It's good to see you home, Hahn. Saya will be overjoyed to see you. Go see her. Who's Saya? Well... He seems to not be excited about us meeting this Saya person. The other day there was a tremendous amount of smoke coming from the west. I wonder if there was a big fire somewhere. No, just an entire village burnt to the ground. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. The village's most successful citizen is Hahn, the armorer's only son. A professor at Batavia Academy. He's really proud of him. Vincent Hahn! Professor? I thought he was just a student. Alright, you can buy stuff here, but we're not going to, because we are going to have access to better equipment very soon. So don't worry about that. Hahn! Considering that you are disheartened, you have the gall to step in this house? Disinherited, I'm sorry. You don't help in the family business, you just study. What use is that? Pa, right now the whole planet is in serious danger. I want to help with the power of science. That's why I'm studying. Hahn, it's good to see you home. Your pa goes on like that, but he's very proud of you. I know, Ma, but my feelings won't change. He seems to have some trouble at home, but is that what he really wanted us to see? Let's find out. Item shop? This doesn't seem to be a shop. Saya! Hahn, you've come home. I'm so happy. Saya, I've missed you. Let me introduce you to everyone. This is my fiancé, Saya. Fiancé? It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh dear, she casts technique. My name is Saya. Saya teaches children here in her home. Wow, I'm impressed. Teacher. Yay. Oh no, it's about the only thing I'm capable of doing. Alice and Chaz are hunters. They're assisting me in my task. It's a difficult job, isn't it? Thank you for taking care of Hahn. And don't you worry, everything will be okay. But if anything were to happen to you, Saya, Hahn. Duh. Oh, you two. So, this is what Hahn... Wow, come on. Hahn didn't want us to see. He has a fiancé. But they're not married just yet. Wonder. Oh well. Let's not worry about it. Otherwise, sleepy town, it seems like. Not very special. What's with the dog? What a pig this dog is. It never stops eating. Crazy. Alright, so we've rested up. We've seen Hahn's fiancé, but he's been trying to hide, apparently. Alright, let's keep going. Oops. Almost missed it. Oops, almost missed that. The entrance is blocked. No sweat, there should be a cinch. Everyone, stand back. Lolly! Holy shitballs. Wow! Shall we go? That art you just used, I've never seen it before. The technique's different too. I'm not surprised you haven't seen it before. This is what they call magic. Magic? I'm getting reminiscent of Final Fantasy VI. But yeah, Rune can use magic. He's not just a wizard in name only. Kinda interesting. And here we have an antidote. Let's keep heading out. I mean, with someone as overpowered as Rune on our side, I don't see how we can have any problems in here. In fact, let's see what Hahn does. That! And thus everything is gone forever. So with Rune in our party, there's very little challenge. We are simply going to Hahn everything and watch it die. Or flay everything until it dies. Kind of odd that they would give us a character that's so strong so early in the game. After all, he's kind of breaking everything in half over his knee. Just saying. Check in here real fast. Nothing of note. As she says, I'm wasting time. And you always listen to what Alice says. Never anger Alice unless you absolutely have to. One more chest somewhere in here, and I'm going to find it. Because it should be right here. Haha! Got it. Alright, so that's all the chests in here, so let's move on and get on our way. Alright, in that last battle, Chaz has learned the skill Crosscut, a very powerful single target ability. It will be abused throughout the rest of the game, for pretty much the entire game. This is a good grinding spot, real fast, if you want to use Rune and abuse his abilities. I'm not going to, but here we are, outside of that passageway, and here at Tanoe. But what were we going to find in Tanoe? Are we going to be able to get the outshine we need? Let's find out next time.